Welcome to
Come
Talk. Episode. What is this? Episode 3.
3.
Wait. Hold on. Wait.
Eins, dois, eins, twice, drines.
Unos, dos.
Perros. I don't know.
Okay,
we are not German and we are not Spanish
We speak
or
English,
Italian.
Afrikaans, and
Afrikaans.
bullshit.
Ja, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. We speak English, Afrikaans, and bullshit.
And bullshit. First and foremost.
Yeah, there you go. Bullshit's number one.
That's it. So what's happening, T? Hey?
There's always a lot happening.
Is it cold inside you?
No.
Okay, just asking.
I got jelly tot nipples.
The heat is right over there.
I know, but it's like I've got jelly tot nipples. I've got a big one and a small one.
No.
It's a little jelly tot on the side, and the side's the big jelly tot. Yeah.
So is that what we're discussing today? Because people have been asking me as well, like, you with me?
Yeah.
About your boobs and what happened or whatever, but
Yeah.
that's, you with me?
Yeah, it's my story to tell.
That's your story to tell, man.
So you gotta ask me the question.
So what's cooking? Like, what happened? Oh, sorry, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
Hi. Okay, calm down. Don't
Calm down.
attack any of us.
We know you're here. We love you.
Dobby's chilling over there.
Yeah, he's sleeping today. We're babysitting again.
So yeah, man, tell us what happened, like, because when I first started photographing you, when was that? 2019. I saw you had small boobs.
Yeah.
And they were beautiful boobs.
Small boobs, pierced nipples.
Yes,
the whole
pierced
shebang.
nipples. And you had a pierced thing, yeah.
I had a pierced lip and I had a nose ring.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, I took the lip piercing out because it was damaging my teeth even more. Piercings in the mouth are.
Okay. All right.
And you don't want to complicate a blowjob there. No. We don't want to complicate a blowjob. Okay, anyway, focusing on small.
Is it that bad?
Imagine it hooks on something, you see. There's soft skin.
Okay.
And...
Well, I'm snip, so that won't hook on me, but I can imagine
no, but you still got
foreskin.
You've still got soft skin on your dick. Like a blowjob is like this is at the bottom part, so it could hook on your ballsack.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm with you.
Hair, anything like that. It's like a chick with braces.
Alrighty. Okay.
Imagine getting stuck in there.
I don't want to imagine. I don't want to imagine.
Okay, so back to boobies. So
yeah, no, we were cutting you from discussion there. Back to boobs. I
went through puberty, and from about 15, I had pretty large boobs for the small person that I was.
Yeah.
I was a full C cup.
All right.
Like you met me, and I was like a little A cup.
Yes.
A little A cup. So I went. Yeah, I had C-size boobs. You know, they were very nice and voluptuous. I was the first one to get boobs and all the lady things. When I was young.
Was it hectic? Was it that bad?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Boys start teasing you earlier when those things happen.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting. But I was the first girl in my class and everything to have those kind of things. So
want a sippy?
Yes.
Yeah.
I need some cock light.
Cock light.
Yeah, we have this joke. I need a cold cock.
Yeah. Okay, so all the bits and pieces started popping out.
Yeah. And then obviously they start out small because they're growing, and then by the time I was like 16, okay, full C's. After puberty.
Geez, like at 16 already.
Yeah. So I had boobs like from about 14, they started growing.
Yeah, okay.
15, 16, that's when they were like biggish. You know, C cup it's a lot for a small person of my size.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And then after puberty, I don't know what the freaking hell happened. It just went, I went down to an A cup.
They said, now you see him, now you see me, now you don't.
The only thing I had left was the little light stretch marks. That was the only thing I could remember from my big boobs. My normal size boobs. So it's
like, Ricky.
But the thing is, you like accept it.
Yeah.
I accepted my small boobs. I loved my body. And obviously, had my nipples pierced, but it was always in the back of my head because I went from having boobies to
tits, man.
Yeah,
bazookas.
Yeah, I had like boobies, but then I know an A cup is a handful still, but like you went from everything to nothing. It's kind of weird for your body and how you feel as a person.
So then the process, like, tell us, like, to get here now, because what do we call him now?
The bazooka, the rocket tits.
The rocket tits.
Yeah, and they literally have 2 pointies, so they're rockets.
No,
they know where they want to go.
Elon would invest in those boobs.
Oh yes, he would. He would want to test them out and see how well they were done.
Yeah.
What man doesn't love boobies?
100%.
Literally.
2,000 gazillion percent.
Like honestly, as a guy, does it really matter the size of the boobs?
It doesn't really matter to me in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Boobs are boobs.
Yeah.
Big, small boobs. They're like boobs are boobs, man. But yeah, I think a handful is pretty good. But yeah, I'll just shut the fuck up. I love tits.
Can't like try and
I can't even concentrate. I'm trying to focus on one thing, and my mind's just going.
Boobs. Yeah. Okay, but boobs are nice to play with.
All sizes.
All sizes.
All sizes.
Boobs are boobs.
That's
it. Okay, so obviously you have to try and find a proper plastic surgeon because you don't want to end up botched. That was one of the biggest things when I made the decision. Okay.
I remember.
Yeah, we both sat and thought, okay, we want to do this together because a lot of people think, okay, you had an influence over me getting my boobs.
Yeah, a lot of people thought, I love big boobs.
Yeah, like that you only love big boobs.
That's completely wrong. We just debunk that.
I had it in my head and you said, okay, if you want to do this, we've got to do this together and this is what it's going to take. We just work together.
Yeah, like what size are we going for? The one thing I did tell you was, I said, because you had small boobs, I said, don't go for like a B cup. Yeah. Or don't go for a small C cup.
Yeah. And then be disappointed.
Decide 5 years later that you actually wanted a D or a double D cup. Yeah. So decide now. And that's what led you to find that guy. Yeah. Who's that guy?
I found Dr. Dion.
Yes.
Bayesh. Like, he is literally one of the best plastic surgeons here in South Africa. Yeah. And it was, I still remember I was outside the shop that day. I'd phoned a few doctors.
Yeah, quite a few,
Yeah, and obviously plastic surgeons get booked up.
Yeah.
So I did an online consultation. Remember, you still had to take my before photos in the kitchen.
Oh, yes.
Like, like from the back, front, side, everything. Because then they do like this online consultation.
Yes.
And then obviously the actual appointment where you go and see him.
Yeah.
You've got to choose what silicone you want or what type of boobs, shape, everything.
But he had like that place, I must admit, was the meanest setup I've ever seen. That felt like we were in Hollywood.
Yeah, like one of those Beverly Hills,
like his
cosmetic places.
It was so beautiful inside. It was so glamorous. And then also the tech that he used, because he kind of like took this, you stood there and he took this photo of you and then he did a 3D scan and put it on the screen.
A full 3-dimensional scan, obviously just of this part of the body, and you have to stand a certain way. Then they can give you like, they gave me 2 different sizes. Obviously my normal ones, a bit bigger, and then the large.
I think it was 3 if I can remember. Yeah. They kind of like make it go bigger and then smaller like this. They actually showed you like literally, there's Time on the computer. And then they showed you like bigger and smaller.
From every angle, like even how the nipples
side
will
view,
sit, everything.
Yeah. That was so you actually got to see
what I will look like
before.
They even had.
And he gave his own suggestion, which was pretty good. He also said, don't go small and then come back a year later because then we've got to cut you again.
It, like, honestly, it is trauma to the body. So do it properly the first time. Then you're going to... I'm so happy with it. Yeah. Even after my surgery and that, because obviously it's book consultation, pay everything up.
Yes.
Everybody asked, like, how much was it? It was about 75K in total. So this is from beginning to end, checkups, everything.
You've got to drive there, your petrol.
Yeah. You got to plan. You got to take a day off work.
That's it. A day off work, 100%. Yeah. It's quite a long. So for 70 grand, just add 5 grand onto that for the petrol
extras,
and all food. We stayed at that side because it was just down the road and it was easy traffic to drive from. I think we were in Springs.
Yeah, we were still staying in Springs.
Which is,
from where he is about 80 kilometers in total.
Peak traffic, and you had to be there early.
I had to be there at 5 in the morning.
So we decided to stay there, Monte Casino close, and then it was just a
we didn't sleep that night.
Not
because we were excited.
The birds.
They were these fucking annoying birds.
I wish I had a shotgun. Jesus, Murphy.
There's nothing worse than sleeping in a hotel room and then there's noises and weird shit going on. That's like, But anyway, after I woke up from my surgery, I was very wonky. There's a funny video on the internet still.
Yeah, Nick still came and had breakfast with me because you weren't in the hotel room.
No, I
dropped you off and I came back. So Nick came to have breakfast with me.
Yeah.
Chill. Then we were going to go shop for her for Freddie jeans.
Yes.
And that's where you phoned and you said, I haven't been into the theatre yet.
Yeah, no, they were running behind. And I'll be honest, my mother kind of ruined my mood that morning. You saw me. It's like it hit me in the feels. She said some weird, nasty shit.
Nasty.
Like right before surgery. You don't say stuff like that. But nonetheless, I woke up all goofed. And I still remember you made a video and I said, I'm horny. I really was so horny after that op.
We laughed, because we were in the room there with you for like a while. Like,
yeah, you guys.
We waited there in that room and then they brought you.
Yeah, and I was totally goofed and I was horny. I was so goofed on painkillers and that, but it was an amazing op and that. And he said, because he wanted to put in just over 300 cc's, and then you put in an extra 20 on each one. Because he told us in the beginning, like, okay, when I open up, I have to see what is going to fit realistically.
That's it.
Because they literally, like, I've watched some of his videos, they'll, like, literally put an implant in, and they'll look at it from every angle to see, okay, is this going to heal right? Everything. And I'm like, okay, a little bit less or a little bit more. Okay, so it's a little bit more.
Put a little bit more for you, man. He pumped you up.
Yeah. And
so how do they like feel?
They feel so real. Like,
can I touch them?
Yeah, you can touch them. Like they're squishy. Yeah, of course
Seriously?
you can feel them. Yes, you know you can feel them.
Like they feel real.
No, like
they literally feel like
you felt big fake boobs before. And you've seen like it's not like those balloon boobs. Like even like
jeez, like that.
There's no like like it looks like I've got a thing sitting here.
That feels so fucking real. Can I feel again?
Yeah, you can.
Hey? Yo, and they're so squishy. Like that is
like they don't feel hard.
Yeah. Wow.
It's like every now and again you just gotta like
play with your own tits.
Why not?
Yeah.
And everybody okay, obviously first thing that comes to a woman's mind is, okay, has it affected my back? No.
That's what people told me as well. You're gonna have back problems. That's what they told me. And I was like, no.
Obviously, if you're a very unhealthy person and you're not an active person and you decide to get big boobs, you're probably going to end up sitting like this. And, also, sometimes you do need to wear a bra. You see, I do wear a bra, especially when I'm working. I wear a nice, comfy sports bra. Support. But my back's still fine. It's sore from other things. It's sore from other things.
Your back's sore from what?
Well, what were we doing yesterday? She's like, we had a wild adventure yesterday.
Yeah, that was a wild one. That's a good one. It's a good video. That video will drop soon.
Yeah. Hey? But it's like us time, and we also just get to like put everything else aside.
100%.
Oh, okay. So that's big, small boobs to big boobs.
So like, do I get to touch them now? Do I get to see these boobs?
It's like.
It's like, are you going to show me and you're going to show the rest of the world? Well, I can tell you now the underboob part is brilliant.
Yeah, it's nice underboob.
Yeah.
My scars healed so well.
I've taken some photos of that and that is super brilliant. Yeah. Keep going.
It's like Okay. There's the big jelly tot. There's the small jelly tot. I'm sorry, Bruce.
Even Bruce is getting excited. Hey?
Bruce, you want a teddy?
Wow.
Like,
that is freaking awesome. See those teddies.
And you see, they're still like, they're natural. Like, you can still like pull on my breast skin and everything is like pull on a nipple.
I haven't even seen to see if there's a scar there. Jeez, like.
It's just like you really have to
healed.
And I can't feel it.
I don't know if you can see that, but I can. Only because I'm close.
Yeah, and obviously it's when I lift up, then you get to see everything.
You don't walk around town like that.
No.
That's cool.
I
really feel good. Seriously, you gotta feel these teddies.
You gotta feel.
One more squeeze. That is wow.
But the thing is, we chose the right doctor. Because I even had people tell me, no, 75 grand is way too much. I'm like, okay, that's not your body. You also said to me, don't go
cheap.
Rather save up for it if you
Famous Afrikaans saying?
Goedkoop is dierkoop.
I say.
Literally buying, how do I translate that? Goedkoop?
Buying cheap is not always best.
Yeah, it ends up costing you more in the end.
Yes, yeah. Buying cheap is expensive. That's what it like directly.
Because things don't last, and then you've got to buy more and buy more and buy more. Yeah, so that's the booby adventure.
Seriously, best ever investment. That was like the first investment that you made on yourself, eh? Yeah. I remember, because you said you had a plan. You came up with this plan that you wanted to invest in yourself. I said to you, you have to invest in yourself.
You know, for being on camera and even on our daily job.
Yeah, that's it. For what you do, though, like the OnlyFans and that. The boobs was first, and then we were going to go teeth, and then there was one or two other things.
Yeah, so and you've got your plans as well.
100%.
Okay, now on to you.
What's on to me?
Bonus after 50.
Bonus after 50. What that?
Bonus after 50. Oh, come on. You wanna, okay, let's say on a bad day. How many bonus do you have on a bad day?
Sure.
On a bad
5,
day.
6.
Okay, and on a good day?
5, 6. On a good day.
Yeah, on a good day.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to go down.
Yeah, 10 to 20 sometimes. 20 easy. Hey?
So
I find sometimes when I wake up in the morning, then it's just like he's already there.
Yeah, no, he's standing up. Like he's at attention.
He's at attention, yeah. Like he's a soldier. And then he'll go down and come up and go down and come up. Yeah. I do dream a lot. I do dream a lot of very sexy dreams and like fantasy stuff. That's just my personality though. And stuff that's going on in my mind. So I think that drives the soldier crazy.
But that's a good thing. Your body it's healthy. It's telling you something.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. Yes. Yeah,
So yeah, also I don't smoke.
No, you don't drink.
And I don't drink alcohol anymore. Gave that all up.
No. You did have your partying days.
Yes. But my partying days were more dopes with the Chinas.
Yeah.
I don't go crazy like you. Yeah.
Hey, you're crazy for your time and my crazy for my time. It's like where was I 25 years ago?
Hey. Times changed. Yeah.
So how does it feel being a man in his 50s and your body's like a 16-year-old basically?
Very healthy. Seriously. I feel very good. I feel just as fit as I did when I was, I keep telling you, when I was training the Kung Fu stuff. I think because my mind's more focused now.
And you actually have a release.
So I'm not overtraining my body, my physical body, like pushing it to the extremes. But my mind is in like an incredible space, which is a healthy space, which then tells the rest of the body it's in a healthy space.
Yeah, and you're working, everything is fine.
That's it, 100%.
Often,
and then good chow, we really eat good chow. You know that I do have a son that's diabetic. Type 1 diabetic, so we had to live with all those things our whole lives.
And he was 5.
5 years old, yeah.
So imagine that. So you've got a young son that wasn't born diabetic, and then all of a sudden at the age of 5,
at 5, yeah,
he happens to become a diabetic.
Type 1, insulin dependent. Yeah. Then your whole life just goes upside down. Then you kind of like live with that now. He's 27 or 28 now, I think.
Yeah.
So you kind of like change your whole lifestyle, and it becomes routine to live like healthy.
Because you're protecting him at the end of the day, and you want to be healthy for him as well.
That's it. That's why I gave up drinking. We don't smoke. I never smoked, but anyway.
Yeah.
And then we just eat chicken, eat good food. So I believe that's a healthy thing for a healthy boner.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we do have cheat days.
Yeah, we do have cheat days. Of course, you got to have pizza. Pizza pasta.
Yeah. But it's like there's enjoying good food, and then it's also like stuffing down.
Yeah.
Like,
we had a muffin just now.
Yeah.
We had a muffin each. But it was a tiny one. But it's Sunday. Sunday fun days. But during the week we chow good. We really do. We work hard.
Yeah.
But remember, we work that whole day.
Yeah, we work from so we're up in the morning from 6 a.m.
Yeah.
I get everybody up and going, make breakfast, coffee,
That's it.
and we do social media in the mornings. Every morning.
Yep.
This is literally every morning.
Clockwork.
And then we're home anywhere from 4 to 6 p.m.
Yep.
Make dinner.
Yep.
Shower, bath, relax, and then I'll pass out usually by 10.
Yeah.
I'm drilling on the cushion. And then you're apparently I snore a little bit.
Yeah. It's only, but it was because of your one tooth. I'll be honest, I haven't heard that since you got your teeth, eh? I haven't heard it since you got it. It was because you took your tooth out at night and then you had some gaps.
Yeah, so there was extra ventilation.
Like that dragon, toothless.
Yeah, toothless.
That's coming out. So yeah, that was those days. Yeah. So I actually haven't heard you snore yet.
Good. Okay, that's good. So you your boners are next level boners.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad. You have to have. I hope I keep carrying on having boners at 60 and 70.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and it's all this thing as well. This, I can tell you now, Tama, is a very important weapon. This is the most dangerous weapon. Is this thing? Yeah.
A lot of people have damaged themselves, with what they think.
Because of this. Yeah.
If you say your body's broken.
Yeah.
If you're
or you can't do it, or you're not healthy, or you're not good enough as well. You're not good enough if you don't feel sexy, you don't give yourself self-love.
Yeah. And also, like somebody saying to you, you look good, smell good, encouragement from somebody else goes a long way.
A massive long way.
I mean, okay, for example, if Brandy Love had to come up to you and say, God damn it, you're gorgeous. I'd love to take you for a ride.
I'll fucking take that chick for a ride, baby.
There you go, but how awesome would that?
Yeah.
But how awesome would that?
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like for a chick, the tap opens in our panties.
Is it?
Oh.
I gotta see that one day.
Not the spray, just the juices.
I gotta see it all.
Yeah,
gotta see the spray, the juice, tap. Gotta find that tap.
But how much pre-cum have you been having lately? Your dick starts dripping.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday. It was like a sticky.
And it sticks to your leg.
Yeah. And then I'm walking, sticky. Yeah, sticky's good.
But would you have ever thought, okay, so like when you were younger, obviously your body's different then, but would you have thought, okay, when I'm in my 50s,
no,
I'm still going to be fucking like a stallion?
No, never. I never thought it. Ever. Eh?
And now here you are.
I thought I was indestructible back then, but yeah, I actually feel more like that now than I ever did when I was 18, 19, through my 20s.
Yeah.
30s, crazy.
You are the pure definition of a male nymphomaniac.
Yeah.
So I'm a nymphomaniac, proper. So that's where it comes into understanding you as well.
That's it. Let me just get the correctness. Carry on. Sorry for interrupting you there.
You can interrupt me anytime. So understanding a nymphomaniac, a female version has always been very well known. It's a woman that she enjoys a lot of sex and satyriasis. Yes. For a man. But that's what we were called. Males, if we were nymphomaniacs. In the sense of we have very sexual dreams. Satyriasis. Yeah. We have very sexual thoughts. We'll have random things pop into our head at the strangest times. It's kind of like it's a part of us as a person, emotionally, physically, mentally. Where society will look at us and be like, you've got a problem. Yeah. There's a difference between somebody that is addicted to sex and then somebody that is enjoying sex in a healthy way every single day. That's it. Because, So in the old days it was called satyriasis for males, but it's now the newer terms and versions of it's called hypersexual. Yes, we are hypersexual. We are hyper. But for males specifically, we are hypersexual. Your females are nymphomaniacs. Yeah. And it's strange. The definition for a nymphomaniac for a woman is like so long, and then the man's description is like comes from the Greek word nymph. Nymph, little fairy. Nymph, but pretty sexy little fairy that's a maniac. Naked fairies. Naked fairies. Naked fairies. I love fantasy. Nymphs are naked fairies, everybody. I love fantasy and I love naked fairies. But some people don't understand us. They're
I
like,
saw you get a boner.
ooh. See?
Yeah,
You see?
just put the leg, yeah.
But I mean, how many times have you been judged for being a very like connected person? Because you'll make, let's say, beautiful woman that you shoot. You'll make that woman feel sexy, but in a positive way.
In a positive
Not because you're trying to get in her panties or anything.
Yeah.
It's just because that is who you are as a person.
I agree.
And it's your personality. It flows like natural.
Lava.
Lava. Okay, we're getting on the lava topic now.
That's for another day.
Yeah, that is
lava pussy.
That is for another day.
Lava pussy is the next. That'll be our next one. So there you go. Yeah. Bonus over 50. Just stay healthy and stay true to yourself, I think, and just love sex. Just envision it and look for it. You with me? Even if you're looking at a Playboy magazine, if they still exist, or Playboy on your phone, whatever, let your partner look at it with you. Don't be shy to it. Sex is sex. Sex is beautiful. Sex is awesome. So yeah, go find it. Look at some porn. If porn discussion, then look for something else. There's fine art nude. I do photography with fine art nude, and that's what actually gets me seriously worked up. Porn is porn. You with me? Pornhub is what we do. OnlyFans is not Pornhub. So I find our stuff's more like very, very, very sexy.
It's also it's realistic, but it's not too fake.
It's not fake. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
It's not fake at all.
Not fake. It's the real deal. I think that's why I love fine art nude photography, because it's the real deal. I love portraying that beautiful woman. Let's say it's you, like on those rocks with that sun coming down, that beautiful shadow.
You're making your art.
And I see that body of yours, and your legs, and your bum, and your waist, and your hips. Yeah. You're with me. All the little bits and pieces. Yeah.
That entire artwork. Yeah.
And then I'll go and you sleep and you think about it and it manifests inside of me or whatever. And I have these beautiful, awesome dreams. And the sexual manifestation is like incredible inside of me. And all of a sudden it's ding.
Yeah, no, and then the blanket twitches. Oh my gosh, you're a healthy man.
There we go. Thank you very much. And you're a healthy woman.
Oh yeah. Like at points in my life, I thought there was something wrong with me because I was thinking like that, and my body was extremely active, my brain, everything. I was like, as you get older and you start looking and finding out about life, it's.
Yeah, but you are a very beautiful woman as you are, like even in pajamas.
I mean, today's our.
You're hot.
Today's our comfy day.
That's it. Today. Thanks for the shark slippers.
Yeah, we got shark slippers, matching shark slippers. Mine's missing a fin thanks to Dobby.
He charged your shit.
Yeah, no, he tried my slipper fucked up.
Yeah, fucked up. More aerodynamic. So there you go. Hey, hope you enjoyed that one.
That was good. Episode 3. Stay tuned for episode 4.
That's it. Let us know what you would like
us to chat about.
To talk about. Yeah. Just tell us, drop us some ideas.
Yeah. We're always open to ideas.
Anything you would like, and whatever you want to ask, actually, as well. You're more than welcome to ask. Just ask. Just drop it down there below, the comment section, whoever, and ask us. Shoot away. Fire away. Nut away.
Not away.
And if you're not following and if you're not subscribed, go and subscribe as well.
Yeah, Tamay you can find us on YouTube. You can watch this full episode.
Yeah.
Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and obviously OnlyFans. You can find us both. Yes, you get to know us on an intimate basis.
There we go.
Holla holla, go
Ninja, go.
Bye.